Hey there, I'm Kid Wilder. Today you join me as I'm playing a game called Grimshire. You are playing a anthropomorphic animal, as you can see. We get to kind of choose a little bit about what type of animal, name it, what our species is, profession, looks like courier, gourmet, merchant, musician, naturalist, noble, prospector. Quite a few things, and each one gives you a bit of a buff. What your species is seems to impact it, but there is a plague going on, if I understood correctly, and basically you get to help keep the stores full for the entire village. You gotta do a lot of farming, fishing, foraging. We'll go ahead and look at some of the stuff. So we are some sort of rabbit. We can be a fox. So for the rabbit, see, might help if we actually look at each thing first. See, rabbit, herbivore, recover extra stamina from plants, less from meat. Crops have a 10% chance of being a bumper crop. If I change that to fox, carnivore, recover extra stamina from meat, less from plants. Fox in the hen house. Leggies have a 30% chance to lay an extra egg. I guess there's some sort of animal that you can have on your farm. Bear, omnivore, recover an average amount of stamina from meats and plants. Berry master, bushes have a 20% chance to drop an extra fruit. Deer, they're herbivores, efficient grazer, 50% chance to harvest one hay grass. Stoat, carnivore, 1% chance to get meat when shaking a tree. Okay. I like the bear. I like the omnivore. It's good all around. And then I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of foraging with bushes. And it looks like you can kind of set the fur pattern. Be a red panda. Except for I'm not red. That just changes my clothing color. Oh. There. Inverted ears. Straw hat. Might as well have a matching hat. Yeah, I'll be he, him. Courier, 20% run speed. Gourmet, 30% more stamina from cooked dishes. Merchant, 5% better sell price, 5% better buy price. Musician, plus 10% bonus relationship points. Naturalist, highlight forage in the wild. Noble, gain 500 coins. Prospector, highlight ore in the mines. Rancher, critters have a higher chance to birth twins. Student, 5% extra experience points. I liked the naturalist because I'm planning on doing a lot of foraging for the extra fruit. We want to change the hat color. I feel like that's better as a straw hat. And I think we're going to leave. Oh, I could do a dress. Overalls. Let's do overalls. We're gonna do pants. There. Oh, I need a name. Gotta go with my name. We'll leave the eye color and fur color. And I think that's everything we're going to do to the character, so let's see what this game's all about. Difficulty selection. Warning, this game is grim and more challenging than you'd expect. Carefully read the description and choose a difficulty level. Difficulty unsteady for players who want a less stressful experience but still want challenge. Grim, the way it's meant to be played, you'll struggle, fail, and cry. Challenge, a grueling experience that only the most prepared players should attempt. It'll be a miracle if everyone survives. Gentle, the easiest mode, you'll have more time to relax and decorate. Let's go ahead and do Grim. See what it really is all about. So, Dudley, Finn, what's going on in the middle of the night? Or, Finn, what's going on? It's the middle of the night. So Finn responds with, Dudley, get the healer. I have injured people on board. Wilfred, lend me a paw and help me carry them out. What's going on, Finn? You woke up the whole village with that blasted foghorn. So that's how I get introduced into the village. Who are these people? They look hurt. Mayor Theo, I barely escaped from the capital. A huge fire broke out. I was asleep in my cabin and awoke to howling and screaming. These two were the only ones I could save before fire consumed the docks and I was forced to set sail. That's terrible. What happened? Is the capital under attack? No. I don't know. I could hardly see or smell anything through the smoke. But it didn't seem like an army attack, just chaos. Out of the way! So Hazel's gotta be some sort of doctor. This goat woman is seriously injured. Carry her to my house and be gentle. Her wounds are deep. Bear looks okay, but let's bring him inside out of the rain. Ben, what happened to them? So I woke up first. Oh, you're awake. Thank goodness. Take it easy. You're safe now. What is your name? Nice to meet you, Kid Wilder. I'm Hazel, the healer. You're inside my home in the village of Grimshire. We're a small village isolated by the water and mountains. A traveling merchant named Finn brought you here on his boat from the capital. Can you tell me anything about what happened in the capital? You know the woman in the bed there? She is badly injured. Nothing? Was she attacked by a predator? She is covered in bite marks and scratches. Anything at all? Yeah, that doesn't really look too good. She's covered in scratches. I'm a bear. And I'm red panda, but still. It's okay. We'll keep a close eye on her. Hello, Hazel. Yes, Percy? Come check on our guests. Oh, hello there. You seem to be doing better. And I think Percy was the mayor. Nice to meet you. I'm Percy, the mayor's... Oh, you're the assistant. I wasn't paying much attention whenever they said mayor. I was just reading the lines. Probably need to be better about that. I won't be, but I probably need to be. Speaking of, the mayor is eager to meet you, but he's currently asleep. That doesn't seem shady. Hazel, how's our other patient doing? Not good. She's lost a lot of blood from her injuries. I should get back to treating her. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't let me keep you. We're all shocked to hear about what happened. From what Finn described last night, the capital is not safe to return to. Finn shipped off this morning to try to find out what happened. In the meantime, we've discovered what to do with you. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. Grimshire is a small community. We work together and support each other. There's an old abandoned farm on the western edge of the village that you're welcome to stay in. Follow me. I'll show you the way there. That's how I get the farm. Is that an axe laying in the garden? I'm guessing that's the pantry. Yeah, root cellar. Door over there leads to the village root cellar. We stockpile food in there for emergencies and for surviving the winter. Here's the general store. It's run by a lovely Stoke family. Sure, I'm saying that wrong. The Hawthorns come here for all your basic needs. This way to the old farm. Sure hope they like berries, because that's all I'm prepared for. So the farm's not great. Here's the old farm. It's not much, but you're welcome to use it. Previous owner came from the capital after inheriting it from their relative. Unfortunately, they weren't great at farming. They returned to the capital and left this mess behind. Anyway, follow me. We're almost there. Is that snow? Like, that looks like snow just around that house. Gotta be water. Yeah, it has to be standing water. This is it. Isn't it great? A nice home in the countryside. There's chests inside filled with items to help you get started. Feel free to clear the land and start a farm of your own. We mostly rely on trade for food around here, so everyone in the village will be eager to purchase any extra food you don't need. Alright, you should introduce yourself to everyone once you get a chance. So I got meet guests. Or meet and greet. They've heard the news that you'll be staying here. They were all talking about preparing gifts to help you get started. Or get settled in. Speaking of, here, take this hoe. I found it earlier while I was cleaning out the house. You can use it to till the earth before planting seeds. Well, got a lot of work to do before Mayor Theo wakes up. Bye for now. He gave me his hoe. Or, they gave me his hoe. I don't think they ever actually said. Okay. A shift for running, escape to pause the game. Space to interact with objects and villagers, or click. Be interacted with. Control to open your tool wheel. Then you just click on a tool. B or Z to cycle through tools. Which I think I have it set to do the mouse wheel to scroll through my belt. Let's check out what's in the box. So we got some cabbage seeds, compost, smoked fish, dried corn. Don't know why we have stone block or stone path. I guess in case we need to fix something. We don't have a watering can though. So the chamomile's dead. Radish is ready in one day. That one's harvestable. That's harvestable. How do I get rid of dead stuff? Got a lot of dead plants here that I'm not sure how to deal with it. Oh. I think I accidentally clicked on that. It said something about goes to seed. Okay. Yeah, I got some radish seeds off of that. See, I don't have... Yeah, I just have the hoe. I don't have a watering can. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and try to plant. So we've got a few plants that we're gonna go ahead and take care of. And we have some radishes. I think we're gonna go ahead and put those in storage for now. Boils in 9 days. Alright, let's go see if we can talk to people in town now that we got that stuff planted. Plant material for compost. Yeah, let's go talk to the people here. So this is Dudley. Hey, nice to see you again. You're looking better now. My name is Dudley. I run the general store with my family. Stop on by if you need something. We restock every Sunday after Finn visits. Here, take this as a welcome gift. You can customize your home to suit your taste. I hope you like it. We got some wallpaper. Oliver. Hello, I'm Oliver. It's nice to meet you. I help my Uncle Dudley with the general store. I prepared something for you. Here, it's not much, but I hope it helps. We got some dried carrots. We got some wallpaper. Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm Beatrix. I heard about what happened in the capital. Will you be staying here? Grimshire has been home for a long time. I think you'll love it here. Since you'll be staying at the old farm, I thought this might be useful. Watering can, finally. By the way, I have a special request, but I don't want to overwhelm you. Come speak to me again once you've settled in. Yeah, borrow your scissors. Hey, there's an instrument in there. Oh, Poppy. Hi, I'm Poppy. Where did you come from? Are you staying here now? What's your name? Do you have a family? What's your favorite color? Do you like beetles? Typical kid. Papa said we should help you because you're our new friend. I don't know what your favorite things are. Honestly, it's fine that kids actually ask you a lot of questions. As somebody that's spent a lot of time around children, you get used to them asking you questions. And the way I see it is you can never get the answer if you don't ask the question. And a lot of people get that beaten out of them early on. So I try to encourage it in children. It can get overwhelming, especially whenever you're overstimulated, but don't take it out on them. It's not their fault that they want it. They need answers to things, and they see you as an authority on that. So, you can have my allowance. No, don't give me your allowance. Can I give that money back to somebody? Hello, Kid Wilder. Can I ask you to do me a favor? I want to surprise Dudley and make his favorite carrot cake. Hope it's not too much trouble. I know you just got here and you've hardly had barely any time to settle in. Will you please bring me 5 carrots? Here, this should be enough seeds. So she's wanting me to bring her carrots. So happy spring is here. I hated winter. So cold. So lonely. Sorry about my limited stock. Normally it's not so bad, but lately no merchants except Finn have been stopping by. Okay, so we've got cooking oil, honey, oat flour, vinegar, compost, salt, cabbage seeds, which looks like spring 1 to summer 14, carrot seeds, winter 21 to spring 28, hay seeds, winter 21 to fall 28. Can I give somebody this coin? Like, it's great that the kid thought to give me their money, but I feel bad the kid gave me their money. Give me all your berries. So Greta, hello, I'm Greta. I'm this village's fisher. I heard that you'll be staying here for a while. At least, I'm sorry about what happened to your home. Alright, I have a welcome gift for you. Here you go, hun. It's a drying rack. Set this outside in the sun to dry and preserve things like fish. It's a good idea to preserve your food to prevent it from spoiling. So we got Fox. Logan. Good morrow, my new friend. I'm Logan Grayson, wordsmith and critter grooming extraordinaire. It's my pleasure to make your acquaintance. I have a special gift for you. A painting of a majestic Alfie. Okay. So I can buy various types of fish here. Fish trap. Hello, I am Wilfred. Nice to meet you. I run a humble fish store on the docks. Visit us whenever you need fishing supplies. Our fresh caught tasty treat. I have a gift for you. This old rod has seen better days, but I think it still has plenty of life left in it. You can talk to me again if you want to learn more about fishing. Okay, is there anybody else here? I like how I'm basically just treating this like most people do on these types of games, and I'm just going straight to potentially looting from these nice people's places. The movement's really fast. Oh, it's because my sprint was already on. Guessing this is the mayor's house. Yeah. So what's this over here? They look like an Alfie. I'm Rufus. My son and I produce the finest wool in the province with our Alfie. We also sell ranch supplies if you're interested in raising some critters yourself. I usually restock every Sunday after Finn visits. Here, take these. You can build a pen to keep your critters contained if you decide to keep some, or just use them to decorate your farm. Welcome to the village. You'll be safe here. We watch out for each other. So I could get my own Alfie, which I'm sure not cheap. I didn't even bother to look while I was in there. See, I don't see actual Alfie, just meat. That's a bunch of meat. Almost noon. So that's the bar. Whose house is this? This is a nice house. Hey there, foxy lady. Greetings, I am Adeline Sablewood. I am the caretaker of Duke Reynard Silvertail's estate. In my free time, I like to collect and study anything I can get my paws on. Let me know if you find anything interesting. I prepared a surprise for you. I heard you'll be living in that old farm shack. Take this so you won't have to sleep on a pile of hay. I'm glad you gave me that bed because I was dreading the idea of sleeping on that pile of hay. Can I ask you to assist me in my research of the local fauna and flora? Collect any plants, fish, mine ores, and minerals that you find here in Grimshire. Donate them to the box inside the entryway of my home. If I have access to more specimens for research, I think I can come up with some ideas that benefit us all. So she wants me to help her do research. There's somebody upstairs? I do not see anybody upstairs. That transition is drastic. It catches you off guard every time. Okay. We're in the bar. Oh, hey, Oliver. Parents were wondering performers before they passed. We've traveled all over the country. There was always a new sight or someone new to meet. I was also a bit lonely. They were the only constants in my life, my only anchors. Of course, I miss traveling, but I'm starting to appreciate the roots I've put down here. Hello, I'm Beryl. I live at the docks with my parents. Welcome to Grimshire. Here, I want you to have these. And dried fish. Personally, I'm not a big fan of fish. I don't know about you. If you don't like them, you can re-gift them to someone. I won't judge you. Oh, hi. I'm Lila. Nice to meet you. I live at the tavern with my dad. The place gets pretty lively at nights. It's the most popular spot in the village. Thought you might be hungry. Try some of this mushroom stew. It's still warm. Man, these people are nice. I know things are about to get really desperate here pretty soon. A lot of different booze. Blood soup. Okay, where is your dad? Yeah, he's not here unless he's in the basement. I think the green bar is my stamina. Hey there. Can I talk to you? Nope. Probably for the best. I was just going to try to sell her insurance. So this place sells furniture? Or at least tools for making your own furniture. Hello, my name's Wallace. My family and I run a small furniture store. Business is slow here, but everyone in the village is so nice and it's a great place to raise a family. Here, welcome present for you. My wife and I built it. I heard you'll be taking over the old farm. The place has been abandoned for a long time now. Be nice to see it being put to use. Okay. So these people have basically just given me all kinds of stuff to fill up my house with. And I'm guessing they all have their own schedules. Oh, what's this sign? Mountain, Grimshire. I don't feel like I have the resources to go up to a mountain yet. Okay, there's a lot of people in here. I'm Erica Hopper. My husband and I run a furniture store here. We update our stock weekly and our displays daily. So feel free to stop by every day and see what we have on display. Mayor Theo said you will be staying for a while, so I prepared something for you. A crafting table. Crafting table. Set this up wherever you like, gather some supplies, and get crafting. Well, don't be a stranger. Feel free to stop by just to say hi every now and then. Wish Oliver would not collect those ugly rocks. Hello, name's Rusty. I'm the owner of and barkeeper at the Rusty Bucket. Okay, so you're the dad. You look thirsty. Here, have a drink. It's made with berries that my daughter and I gathered last summer. You just been carrying this on you? I guess that one person was carrying a whole table. Blackberry juice. Hey, who are you? Hello, dear. Nice to meet you. I'm Prudence. Stop by my home for fresh baked goods whenever you're hungry. I also sell flower arrangements. I heard about what happened in the capital. You all decided to pitch in to help you recover and get back on your feet. Here, take this cooking station. Use it to whip up delicious meals. So I can now cook and craft. Like the meet and greet seems as though it is a way for you to get all of your stuff in one go. And it forces you to talk to everybody. Hey, Percy. Hey, sorry. I'm a bit too busy to talk right now. That's understandable. I don't think I want to work as a fisher forever. The fish business stinks, but my parents want me to take over the family trade. Just tell them you don't want to do it. Yeah, they'll understand. Really. They may not be happy about it. They'll understand. The thaw brings new growth. I found mint and ramps in the forest this morning. I'm Rose. I work with Hazel as her assistant. Are you feeling better? Stop by Hazel's house if you're ever feeling unwell. We'll fix you up. Here, I got you something useful for growing plants. It's a compost bin. It produces compost that will help your crops grow faster and possibly even produce a bumper crop. Take this too. It's a blueprint for how to craft a compost bin. So he gave me a compost bin and gave me the ability to learn how to craft a compost bin. So does that mean I need multiple compost bins? This is just forest. Grimshire. Forest. Yep. Got me some mint. Mushroom. Why is there nothing in the berry bushes? We got a lot of mint. We got a lot of mushrooms. I guess it's too early for the berries. Hey, we got a carpenter over here. Or woodcutter, not carpenter. Nice to meet you. I'm Rowan, the village. Oh, it is a carpenter. Heard you'll be staying at the old farm. If you want to expand that old shack into a home, come talk to me. And also build you a coop, hutch, pen, or barn. You want to keep and raise critters. Before I forget, here, welcome gift for you. So now I have an axe. Old axe isn't sharp enough to cut all the trees around here. I should be able to handle oak and maple. Got a job for you. If you're interested, come speak to me again. Oh, somebody's an artiste. Oh, hello. So you're the new resident. Welcome, I'm Willow. We're blessed with the beauty of nature here. It's very peaceful out in the forest. Got you a gift to help spruce up your new place. Hope it helps you feel more at home. We got some herringbone flooring. Hey Kid Walder, are you looking for an excuse to try out that axe? Got a job for you. Bring me 20 medium wood. Maple, cherry, plum, and apple trees produce medium wood. Use the axe I gave you to cut down a few trees. Keep in mind that some trees are too tough for that blunt axe to cut down. For now, you can only cut down maple and oak trees. If you want to sharpen it, talk to Gruff later about forging a sharper axe. I don't think we've met Gruff yet. Somebody down in the marsh. All the way down here in the marsh. Got somebody. Hey there, friend. My name is Tano. I live in the marsh with my brother Kai. Want to give you this. Should be useful for clearing out weeds and old plants. Finally got our scythe. It's also really efficient at harvesting hay. It's nice to meet you. You should come over and hang out with me sometime. Who are you? What do you want? Ah. Well, don't disturb the marsh. It's where my brother and I get most of our food. So we've got at least one other person that we have not met. Go ahead, Fern. There's another game I play that took me forever to finally get my hands on some Fiddlehead Fern. First time I was playing it. Okay, and I'm guessing this goes to the farm? Yep, old farm, marsh. I think we need to go drop off a bunch of stuff. See if we can chop up some of the trees, clean up some of the farm, maybe. Need a pickaxe. I think the person we need to talk to for the pickaxe might be up in the mountain. I don't think we have enough room in here for all this stuff. Okay, so we changed the wall. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I want to pick it up. How do I pick it up? There it goes. Furniture. You can pick up furniture with the axe, pickaxe, or hoe. Some furniture will change their color by interacting with C. Other furniture will display different decorations when interacting with C. I can kind of change the colors to whatever color I want. I think this is probably the closest I'm going to get to that color. Okay, that's not the one I was wanting. I'm going to put the table down here. I'm going to put the workbench there. Cook station there. And we'll change the flooring. I'll put this compost bin outside. I'm thinking I might turn all of this area that's already kind of fenced off into a full farm. That way we... I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I accidentally got rid of some radishes. So there's the carrots. Drying rack. To use the drying rack, place an item on the rack. Progress bar will appear above the item. Drying racks take a long time to process food. They will not work during the rain. Like right now, they're not going to work. But if I can put some stuff on it, will it eventually kick in? Like we can take those radishes, put them on the drying rack. Yeah, it's paused because of the rain. Okay, so the ones with the magnifying glass by it, those were donations for her. I wasn't even thinking about that. So I can take one of every item and donate them. Like we could actually donate some of these seeds. How much space do they need? It shows that they have that much of a grow area. I guess that much space is how much they need. 11, and it's flashing red at me. So it might be one of those that I'll fall asleep if I'm not careful. Is there anything in here? I want to transfer one fiddlehead, one mushroom, and one mint. And we're going to take those and donate them tomorrow. Go ahead and sleep. Spend our first night in bed. Okay, Grimshire Daily, spring to Monday. Today's forecast, sunny. News. We have a new resident moving into the old abandoned farm. So I'll give them a warm welcome, Percy. Bruceller summary. Great. We have more than enough food stocked. 8.99. 1 day's herbivore food. Same with carnivore food. Distribution. So is that the amount of food that we get? We got mail too. Morning. The goat woman passed away last night. Hazel and Rose did their best to save her, but she succumbed to her injuries. Priest Edgar is holding a funeral for her on the mountaintop. Mayor Theo will also be speaking afterward. I'll show you the way. Follow me. Oh, I know where the mountain's at. I had mail. I need to check the mail, and I also need to do crops. No, I really did need to go up here. Greetings. I'm aware that you did not personally know her, but you still have my condolences. To lose your home suddenly and to lose your last connection as well. It must be difficult. If you ever need someone to listen to your worries, feel free to visit me. Percy, thank you for escorting Kid Wilder. Everyone, please gather around. It's time. Today is a sad day. We are gathered here to send off the essence of a stranger, someone whose name we do not even know. His arrival to our village brought troubling news, but let us not dwell upon that right now, and instead focus our thoughts on this individual. Although we do not know her, we know of daughters, sisters, mothers, and friends. Focus your thoughts on the individuals in your life that bring you joy and comfort. Now take those emotions and express them to her. Let her feel the love in your soul. Let her go forth with the comfort of a village. May we all pass surrounded by those who love and care for us as she does now. Let her soul pass into nature and her ashes nourish the earth for the benefit of the living, so that the world will be just a little better. So they burn the bodies and then they'll spread the ashes for the nutrients of the soil. I mean, it makes sense with the region. Now Mayor Theo would like to speak. Thank you, Edgar. That was a lovely service. I'm sure the whole village has heard the harrowing news, but let me clarify the situation. According to our friend Finn, several days ago the capital was engulfed in flames and violence. Unfortunately, Finn didn't have time to investigate as the docks were burned down shortly after he rescued 2 people. We do not know the extent of the damage, but it is troubling news. Finn left our port the same night he arrived in hopes of discovering more information. We'll know more when he returns. In the meantime, let's be there for each other and think of ways to protect and strengthen the village. That is all. Hey, am I going to be able to talk to anybody? Nope, they all disappeared on me. That was 1 medium wood? Yeah, that was medium wood too. We've got mountain pass up here. Can't get through that. I imagine I need to find something. We got some radish seed. So there's ways to get other food stuff around here. Anything over here? More radish seeds. Gonna grab as many as I can. Get across there. Can't cross here. So let's see, we've got a bridge. Place is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. That goes back down to the village. What's over here? I imagine it also goes back down to the village. Yep. Welcome, stranger. I'm Edgar Oakhart, preacher of the temple here in Grimshire. I saddened to hear about what happened at the capital. Make yourself at home here, at least until we hear back from Finn. These are troubling times. Give me some windows. Nice. Here, these should help brighten up your new home. I do enjoy those windows. It's weird in video games. I like bright windows and lights and stuff. In real life, no. Give me dark. Oh yeah, I was gonna put those plants in the... Is it here? Yeah, it's here. Got mint, mushroom, and fiddlehead. So she's basically just collecting all this stuff. And I'm wondering what happens when you give her enough of it. Lost and found? Apparently I lost a mint. And where is the blacksmith? Okay. Ah, yes, I've been waiting for you. What happened at the capital? Ben said he was asleep in his boat when he heard yelling and howling. and all the smoke from the fire prevented him from seeing or smelling anything. You're lucky to have made it out alive. Oh, you should meet everyone in the village. We don't get new residents very often. Or, we don't get new residents often. Everyone is excited to meet you. Don't feel obligated to introduce yourself to everyone today. Take your time. Before I forget, I know you arrived here with nothing. Here are some coins to help you get settled. Nice. Well, if you ever lose anything, then please check the lost and found box located in the entryway of my home. I've already familiarized myself with that. I'm down 2 energy. I'm not sure where that energy went. If it was from harvesting stuff, I could put some radishes in that box. Hello, Kid Wilder. After this morning, are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, so this is like all the food stuff. I guess technically I could take it. Could I put stuff in? Yeah, it shows some of the stuff, but it needs to be dried. So I'm going to try to dry a bunch of this stuff and see if I can put it in there. Where is the blacksmith? Their map? The calendar. So they have people's birthdays. There's a flower festival. It is very similar to Stardew. The only difference is it's animals. We're meeting Jack, Gruff, or we're missing Jack and Gruff. And Finn, which Finn won't be back until later. We've got a few quests for them. Where is Gruff? So we've got my place. Where's the blacksmith? Yeah, blacksmith is there. It is nice that you can click on that and it'll show you where it's at. 3 mines. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we're gonna mark where the... Oh, I did last mark where that's at. Not gonna track it. We are going to go back to my farm. I am going to take care of my plants. Hello, have you gotten bored of your fur color or clothes? Come talk to me. I can dye your fur and help you find a stylish new look. Logan. Have we met Logan? Taming assist. Good morning, evening, night. Hope things are going well at the farm. I wanted to let you know that you can hire me to tame critters for you. I'm actually really good at it. I can find any type of critter, any time of year. Pano. Quest from Wilfred. Hello, I have a favor to ask. Please come talk to me before spring 28. Quest from Gruff. Also wants to talk to me before spring 28. Okay. So how long is this gonna take? Okay, so not very long. Let's go ahead and jump off this plant so that we can potentially get more fertilizer. I could probably collect a lot more while I was here, but I really need to clean up the farm because that was annoying. But we're gonna go find Gruff. Oh. Ranching. Tame a wild critter. First you need to have a coop or barn. Next, locate a wild critter in the forest, mountain, or marsh. Feed it its favorite food item to tame it. Each critter species has a favorite category of food, such as roots. Critters only spawn when their favorite food is in season. You need to feed your critters every day. To do so, add kibble to the feeding trough in the barn or coop. A variety of kibble exists. Some are used to bulk up your critters, while others cure sickness or encourage critters to breed. Nice. Critters will eat hay grass growing outside instead of food in the feeding trough. You can call your critters outside or inside by interacting on the bell. They will go outside on their own if the critter door is open and the weather is nice. They don't like being locked outside of the barn at night. You can butcher your critters for meat and their product and other products using the butcher table. The amount of meat dropped is based on the critter's weight. Watch out, critters will die of old age and seniors drop less meat. Critters will run away if they are neglected for too long. Occasionally your critter can get sick. Place medicated kibble in their trough to treat the disease. They're likely to get sick if your barn is overcrowded. You can view the status of each critter in the pause menu critter tab. Some critters require additional tools to collect their products. Rufus at the ranch sells these tools. Turtles need shears to trim the mushroom growing on their shells. Alfeet require shears to trim their coat, and females can be milked with a milking bucket. Well met, I'm Gruff the blacksmith. Welcome to Grimshire, friend. We're a small community, but we look out for each other. I have something useful for you. That pickaxe isn't the sharpest. I can reforge it and make it stronger if you bring me some materials. Anyway, come talk to me again once you've settled in. I have a favor to ask. Why are you sleeping on hay instead of a bed? I feel like you would have a bed. I guess you might like the hay. Hey friend, about that favor, can you get me 5 copper ores? Been too busy smelting ore at my furnace lately. There are some in the mine to the left of my house. You can break the walls in the mine with a pickaxe, look for veins of ore in the walls and dig them all out. And keep in mind that the deeper you go, the greater the treasure. But they all say. We're gonna go mine. Okay, so you're actually pickaxing the wall itself. Use a pickaxe to break walls in the mine. Some walls contain ore that can be smelted into ingots. If you're having difficulty aiming with a mouse, then try moving. If you're having difficulty aiming with a mouse, then try moving your mouse to the edge of the screen and using keyboard controls instead. To progress in the mine, find the ladder down to the next floor. Progress in the mine is saved. Progress in the mine is saved, so you can leave and come back where you left off. Beware, weak spots are spread throughout the mine. If destroyed, they will collapse the mine. They're surrounded by unstable walls. Use your hole to dig up cracks in the mine floor. Who knows what you'll find? There's more than one mine, and each has different resources and treasures to find. Okay, so I do not see any ore just in the wall. There is a weak spot right there. Let's see what we're gonna find. Found a bottled surprise. Learn how to make stone brick flooring. There's some ore. We got ore from that. Ore from that. Yeah, there is a ladder there, but I think I can probably get the more over here. Where is the copper? Like I'm playing Minecraft all over again. Now all I need is one of my friends that gets really lucky with diamonds. Like this guy has unbelievable luck. We did a little impromptu challenge at one point and he found a huge amount of diamonds in the same amount of time that I barely found any. I'd like to believe he was cheating, but I mean, he might have pulled one over on me. Who knows? Other than, I guess, him. I am going to get lost down here. Oh, there's copper bar. Cooking oil. Kibble nibbles. I have enough copper ore for that person. Okay, where's the way out? I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that ladder down. And then we're gonna take the ladder back out. Because it says it saves my progress. And now we can go to floor 2. Where do you people go? Meet everyone. Yeah, I'll meet every single person. that doesn't stay in their shop. Are you back yet? About time. Gather all the wood already. Yeah, I had it ready for you this morning. Thanks. Here, let me give you the saw. Use a saw to cut wood into boards. Boards are very useful for building and crafting things. Speaking of building things, come talk to me if you need a barn constructed or your house expanded. I have 1 skill point. What can I do with that? Skills. Cost 0 skill points. Okay, so I have that one. I could do cardio, which give me 20% extra max stamina. Careful fisher, give me fish are less likely to be scared away from wiggling the rod too much. Crafter, learn 10 new crafting recipes. Chef, learn 10 new cooking recipes. Careful miner, 50% chance to not collapse the mine when destroying a weak spot. Critter cuddler, critters gain +1 happiness when pet. Pot compost, compost pile takes 1 less day to complete. Seed finder, weeds have a small chance to drop an in-season seed when picked. And these are 2 points. So I could get courier and get the extra 20% run speed and all the other stuff. Spend 2 skill points and suddenly gain 500 coins. I have to do student. Just save up my points, maybe. Prospector would be nice. These are 3 points. Angler, 20% chance to gain +1 fish when catching a fish. Arborist, gain +2 wood when cutting down trees. Bodybuilder, 5% chance to not consume stamina for every action. Forager, forage plants have a 20% chance to drop an extra item. Efficient crafter, use 20% less resources when crafting. Butcher, gain 30% meat from butchering critters. Mole, +10% chance to mine an extra ore. Seed saver, crops have a 10% chance to drop a seed when harvested. Social sleuth, reveal everyone's liked and disliked items. I'm going to swing by Gruff's place again. If they're not there, then I will probably have to go cry in a corner somewhere. There's a chance they might be at the bar. I'm going to run down to the bar. At least that's what I'm hoping, is that they're at the bar. Because that's the only place that I've seen anybody go to get food. Hey, Gruff. Got the copper ore. Thanks so much, bud. Take the smelter design and return. Gather all the required materials and craft the smelter at a crafting table. And use it to smelt the ore you find in the mines. Hey, who else am I not... Who else have I not talked to? Jack. Is there a Jack in here? I do not see a Jack. Wait, are you Jack? Nope, you're Wallace. Jack held on to me so tightly during the funeral, I'm worried that might have affected him. So I guess Jack might be your son. Hey, is Jack at home? Are you Jack? New person in the village. Oh my gosh, hi. My name is Jack. Nice to meet you. Have you met my best friend, Poppy? She's the coolest. I got you a present too. It's one of the best rocks from my collection. Thank you. I'll immediately put it to semi-use. Erica Rose looked exhausted and distraught earlier. I think this first patient she is lost. I worry for her. Okay, so Rose is your daughter. They don't want to talk to me. Spring 3, Tuesday. Today's forecast, sunny. News. A stranger passed away in our village yesterday. Let's not forget her, Edgar. Bruceller summary. Great. We have more than enough food stocked. So I think what that is they have 7.97 days of herbivore food and 8.25 days of carnivore food. Somebody made some contributions of dried lean meat and medium dried meat. And this is all of the food stuff that is in distributions. We do not have any dried food to actually contribute. Hey, Percy, morning. Theo, still asleep, I guess? Don't mind him. Mayor Theo isn't a morning person. Anyway, we're here to talk to you about our community root cellar. So we're about to find out about the root cellar. The lovely cave in the village that keeps naturally cool all year long. We use it to store food for emergencies and stock up food for winter. Food. Are you eating the food, Theo? Tell me the truth. We're worried about recent events affecting trade. Grimshire is a small village and the only farmable land is this area here. Usually we trade for most of our food, but until Finn gets back, we don't know what is happening. Oh no, what if I can't get a hold of imported cheeses? He is right. We're in uncertain times right now, so we must be prepared for whatever happens. As such, we're asking that you make full use of this land to produce food. I'm trying to make a bunch of actual herbivore food. I need to fish so I can get some carnivore food going. I guess I could try to get enough supplies to make a barn. I know that is a lot to ask, so Mayor Theo and I have decided to waive your taxes. Thanks. My tax income. Okay, Theo. No more will you have to pay tax on your land purchases or even sales. Nice. Oh, and don't even worry about keeping track of how much food is in the root cellar. I publish that in my daily newsletter, which we've already seen. I don't know why you're telling me now. You write a newsletter? Since when? For the last several years? Regardless, follow us to the root cellar. We'll give you a tour. Theo, we've got a busy day. He's asleep. Standing up. Impressive. Come on, let's leave without him. But my food! I do need to make another box so I can add more stuff to storage. I'd like to put some stuff outside. Here it is. This is the root cellar. It may not look like much, but we can pack quite a bit of food in here. Use this place, just put any edible food you have in that chest. I'll then organize the root cellar and record everything. If we're getting low on food, I'll post about it in my daily newsletter, so don't forget to read it. Please keep in mind that we have both herbivores and carnivores in the village. The carnivores can eat fish, meat, eggs, milk, or cheese. The herbivores can eat fruits, mushrooms, vegetables, grains, or nuts. One more thing. If you can, try to donate preserved foods, canning, pickling, drying, smoking, anything you can do to make the food last longer. What I already figured. Any fresh food stored here will spoil eventually. We won't make it through a real emergency without a good stockpile of preserved food. Oh, I have a crafting recipe to give you. It's for a drying rack. So now we have another recipe we actually have the recipe for the drying rack. We can make drying racks. I can start fishing. We can turn the fish into dried fish. Now, where was it? Here it is. You might want to craft a few drying racks and set them up on your farmland for preserving food. As for other preservation station crafting recipes, you should talk to Adeline. She lives at the manor. She's really smart. You could say she's the village scholar. She is patient and kind. She teaches the children, Jack and Poppy, She's so tall. I think Percy might have a crush on her. It's just a thought. Sorry, I'm rambling. Anyway, that's it. I know you'll be great help to the community. There are some seeds to help you get started. As for meat, you can visit Wilfred for a fishing pole. He works at the docks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot of work to do. Okay, so we'll go talk to her, see if we can learn how to do any other sort of like preservation stuff. So we've got information about the root cellar. You need to donate food to the root cellar to help feed the village. Contribute, place food in the chest by the entrance. Make sure you provide food for both carnivores and herbivores. Every day the village will consume 1 day of carnivore and herbivore food. Fresh food is prioritized over preserved items. Stamina values are used to calculate food totals. If an item has a bracketed value, then that value is used for calculations. Omnivore items are evenly divided between categories. Alright, so we gotta hurry up and get to her so that we can learn about that, and then we gotta get back to the farm so I can see what it's gonna take to make a preserving bin. I don't have anything for you today. Huh. Was that there before? Am I just that oblivious? Hello, it's beautiful out. Don't spend your whole day working. I was told to talk to you. Fine, I won't talk to you then. We're off to see the farm. A wonderful farm on the edge of the village. The song kind of fell apart there. So I'm wanting to turn all of this into farmland right here. It sounds like I might have to turn a lot more of the land into farmland. The game is actually pretty cozy. It's very similar to Stardew, but it feels like it's a lot faster paced. And then there's the added threat of the entire village is leaning on you to actually get crops going, get fish, like go out and fish, go out and create a ranch. Whereas on Stardew, it's just your pocketbook that creates the urgency. You need that stuff to be able to buy other things. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. Oh, did my food spoil finally? Yeah, I think my food spoiled. That on there. For 60 minutes. So just create passively. Lost and found. Hello, I just wanted to let you know if you ever lose something, check the lost and found box inside of the mayor's residence. Percy does a good job of picking up all lost items and bringing them to the lost and found. Technically, I don't actually have to pick everything up, I just have to harvest it, and then I guess it all goes to the lost and found. Research, good day. If you can bring me specimens of the plants, fish, and ores, barrel, and I would really appreciate it. Payback will share our research on some things that might be useful to you. So, Adeline's trying to get me to do more work. And like any good game like this, you have so much debris in the way. I want to try my hand at fishing. Okay. Press and hold F with your fishing rod equipped. Charge up and release F to cast your fishing rod into the water. Wiggle your bobber to attract fish's attention. You know when you've got the fish's attention when a exclamation appears above it. You can scare it away if you keep wiggling the bobber after you've captured its attention. When the fishing bobber is beneath the water, either reel in with F or wiggle with space the rod to catch the fish. Rare fish require quick reaction times to catch. Upgrade your rod for longer reaction times and casting distance. So let's wiggle it a bit. Come on. Should notice it by now. I think the fish went away. So we got trash. That was obviously a fish, not trash. So I got rock bass. Drop the bass and rock all night. So the fishing's not bad. Different than what I'm used to. It's not horrible. Why are you down here, Mayor? Or you introduce yourself to everyone in the village? That's great. Happy to have you stay here with us. Nutty cheese wedges. So, did not mean to give you that trash. If I accept any more gifts, people might accuse me of accepting bribes. Okay, I guess I'm going to eat this cheese. Because it's going to spoil if I don't. Okay, as I find things, they start to appear in here. As far as the ores. What about the rest of it? All the fish appear in the tanks. What about the plants? In the garden on the roof? Yeah, it's in the garden. That's really neat. A little detail to that. It's not them just getting rid of it. It changes how the place looks. So I can catch the small ones pretty easily. It's the bigger ones for some reason I have issues with. I don't know if it's a matter of skill or a matter of like tool. Okay, so Grimshire Daily Spring 4 Wednesday. Today's forecast rain. News and an important village meeting will be held this morning in front of the mayor's residence. Percy, great. We have more than enough food stocked. Yeah, I was able to get a bit of my radishes stored away. I'm working on getting some meat for the carnivores. Quite a bit of stuff was contributed. Yeah, those 4 dried radishes were all me. And then I guess everybody else dried and dropped off some stuff. No, I need a lot of planks. I'm going to have to mass produce some. Good morning. I hope you've settled in well. It must have been a hectic couple days. Alright, Mayor Theo is holding a village meeting. He wants everyone to attend. So I came to get you. Well, let's go. We won't want to miss it. Luckily, I don't have to water my crops because it's raining, but sadly, it also means my drying racks don't work. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming. Now, are we safe? I'm worried. Yes, Have you heard back from Finn yet? No. What are we going to do? Something bad is happening out there. Everyone, calm down. Let me talk. See, this is a classic example of your mind creates more terror than what the reality might be because you're creating all these scenarios. And that's actually what makes an amazing horror movie is whenever they leave it vague enough that your mind creates the actual horror part of it versus what they could ever actually show you. And a lot of the gory stuff runs that for you because they just show you. Yes, we are safe. No, Finn has not come back yet. But Percy and I have been talking, and we've come up with some ideas on how to prepare for the worst. As a start, we talked to Kid Wilder yesterday about using his land to produce food and keep the root cellar stocked with food. We also spoke with Hazel and Rose, and they have come up with some ideas on how we can be better prepared. Please hear them out. Thank you, Mayor Theo. One thing you should know is that even with 2 herbalists, it still takes us a lot of time to gather supplies and prepare medicine. Hazel and I have been working on ways to make gathering medicinal ingredients easier. We've come up with 2 ideas, but we need the village's help to bring them to life. My idea is to build an herb garden. With it, we can grow a steady supply of herbs, make it easier to prepare food and medicine. And mine is a mushroom hut. It will let us cultivate mushrooms, ensuring we always have enough for both meals and remedies. Thank you, Hazel and Rose. Since we need everyone in the village to help with these projects, we will vote on which one should be built. If you support Hazel's idea, stand to the left, Rose's idea on the right. An herb garden isn't going to be able to grow year-round, whereas a mushroom hut could potentially grow year-round. If it's done right, you actually have a mushroom hut that produces every day of the year. The herb garden, because it sounds like it's not going to be inside of a shelter like a greenhouse, it may not produce a lot of herbs during winter. I know there are a lot of herbs you can actually grow during winter. Both of them are, I think, necessities. I don't understand why we don't build both. I'm gonna go with the mushroom hut because it'll ease things up on me a little bit, because then I'll be able to focus a little bit more on getting meat for the carnivores. So hopefully we don't have a lot of villagers going missing. Go Rose's mushroom hut. And I know I'm supposed to be the deciding vote. Let's see. Project with the most votes is Rose's mushroom hut. Thank you, everyone. We'll set up a donation box by Hazel's house. Please contribute what you can. I'll help with the digging. I want to help with the plants or the mushrooms. I'll start cutting down some trees for lumber. I have a bunch of old stones that can be used as building materials. Thank you, everyone. Alright, let's get started. Remember to place donations in the box by Hazel's house. Once all the materials have been gathered, we'll start building. Yeah, we're gonna do a mushroom hut. Yeah, we've actually, I think, done pretty well as far as managing to donate stuff. I am sad because those were 2 large fish that I actually managed to catch. Oh well. Excellent work. You've provided some fine specimens to help further my research. I want to teach you how to make a smoking hut. It's really useful for preserving a lot of food at a time. Finally! Try smoking meats, fish, nuts, and cheese. You'll need to keep it fueled with either wood or coal. Bring me more specimens if you can. We have more research to do. So we now have a smoking hut, which I wish I had yesterday. Oh well. I'm gonna go place a smoking hut. I'm gonna try to clean up some stuff around the farm. See what all I can do between now and... Yeah, because I should be able to get some fish from the farm. And of course our farm is not pretty. I have no illusions about that. Smoker. To use a smoker, provide it with fuel and food to be smoked. Caution, it will burn fuel even if no food is loaded. Smoke rising from the roof means it's burning fuel. A red flag appears outside once food has been smoked. I'll have to make sure I check it every day. I don't have any fish to put in there. Spring 5, Thursday. Today's forecast rain. Want to remind everyone to contribute what you can to the donation box next to Hazel's home. Fruit seller summary. Great, we have more than enough food stock. So a little less than 7 days worth of food for herbivores. A little over 8 days of food for carnivores. Little bit of mushroom hut progress. Somebody donated a dried plum. Okay, so they're passively also generating supplies. It doesn't just have to be me. I guess I could go donate some sticks. Building. Hello, come talk to me if you ever... Jeez, man. How many times you gonna tell me about that? Really needs to stop raining. A mushroom log. Use the mushroom log, add your desired mushroom to the station. You can't tell if it's growing. Mushrooms if there is mycelium covering it. Mushroom log produces one mushroom every 24 hours for 10 days. It does not produce more mushrooms until the previous one is harvested. So it's just basically a way to get extra 10 mushrooms from one. Today's forecast, windy, spring has sprung. Don't forget to get your garden bed started. Get some seeds in the ground. Hazel. More than enough food stock. So we have a little over 6 days of herbivore food, a little over 8 days of carnivore food. Quite a bit more community contribution towards the mushroom hut. Yeah, the dry radishes and a lot of the fish was mine. Yeah, the medium fish, small fish, and the dried radishes. It just keeps raining, so I can't get enough carnivore stuff in there. Or herbivore stuff in there. Tool upgrades. Come talk to me if you ever want to upgrade any of your tools. Oh, you can talk to Wilford about upgrading your fishing rod. We've got a bunch of smoke stuff. There you are. Hawthorn carrot cake with these. Ooh, water pump and irrigation pipe. Set this up and connect water pipes to it. So that's nice. Oh, Finn's back. We're about to get the news. Alright, I think that's everyone. Now could I have your attention? I've just returned from visiting the capital. The city? It's gone. The docks were collapsed, so I couldn't set foot on land, but it looked like most of the buildings were either destroyed by fire or torn apart. The air was heavy with the stench of death. Did you talk to anyone? What happened? I saw people moving about, but they were acting feral. What does it even mean? Are they bandits? Looters? Hold on, everyone. Let me finish. I tried calling out to the people I saw, but they were aggressive and unwilling or unable to talk. They charged at me like I was prey. Not for their fear of the ocean, I'm sure they would have jumped into the water and attacked me. It was like they were mindless beasts. Crazy. Beasts? Are you sure they weren't just mad with hunger? Everyone, please calm down and let Finn finish. That's not all I found. The capital was devastated. I visited a few neighboring villages in hopes of getting answers. Every village nearby was also destroyed. Each one was filled with feral people. Eventually, I found a village unharmed and well defended. They stopped me from doing anything other than talking, and so we talked. According to them, feral people are cursed or diseased. Anyone who is injured by them is fated to become like them. The only way to protect their village was to shutter their walls and kill any who forced their way in. I could not stay there for long. They demanded I leave immediately, so I went looking further for other survivors. Most villages were destroyed. Those that weren't denied me entry. There were a few who let me dock. Those who were isolated and not aware of the news, they asked me to leave soon after I told them. I don't know if I'll be able to trade you food and supplies anymore. I'm sorry. What are we going to do now? Cursed, diseased. This is the end of our village too? Everyone, calm down. It's going... Shut it, Theo. You're not our leader. You're a glorified tax collector. Enough! I'm sorry for yelling, but you all need to quiet down and listen. Emotions are high. I get that. This is deeply troubling news. I understand your reactions. But we're a community, one that loves and supports each other. We need to come together, not shout at each other. Thank you, Finn, for keeping us informed. You risked your life out there. We'll get through this together. It'll be tough, but I'm sure we can survive. Heck, we have a farmer now, so we won't have to trade for food. And they all look at me. Finn, you must be exhausted from your journey. Please come to our place to rest. Everyone else, please go home and process this news. We'll figure something out. This game was actually pretty fun. Honestly, it was very addicting. I've played a lot of games similar to it, and it honestly was fun. I enjoyed the art style. I enjoyed the tenseness of the unknown, what's happening outside, what could potentially be harming everything. And it kind of keeps you more isolated, but at the same time, you get to see the balance of people that are trying to give in to their despair and people that are trying to keep people focused on what they can actually handle. I like the dynamics. It is odd that they basically put your character in there as the only person that is a farmer. Like, nobody else is a farmer, but everybody does contribute. It's not just all on you. As you can kind of see every day, there's people that were contributing dried goods to the town food stores. Whenever they would have a big town community thing that needed to be like a project that needed to be done, everybody actually contributed towards it. It wasn't just on that one person. Like, all the stuff that I've come across on here has been fun. It is really repetitive, like most of these types of games. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I know this was only the demo. The actual game is out, and it, in fact, is on sale on Steam as of this recording. I don't know. I might have to play it again if any of you, if I get enough people that actually enjoyed this. I might have to add this into the rotation at some point. If so, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, this was... I might even just get this just to play in my own personal time. I'm wondering about what this disease is, what's going on, and if they actually answer it. I hope you join me on my next adventure.